What's good, YouTube? It's Career Save on ABB, and I'm back with another vlog video. Um, what I want to talk about is why I created YouTube. Obviously, it started all the way back. Let me start all the way back to middle to high school. A few of my friends who was on it. They basically got started by themselves. They posted, a lot of videos. They didn't really know too much about YouTube. They just knew that you can post videos and stuff like that. And I was more interested, but I never got the chance to do it because I never had a phone until I didn't have a phone until I hit 21 years old. So, we used to do like videos and stuff like that. And, we would like watch to see if, anybody react to it. Because we was kind of new to YouTube. So we didn't really know what we was getting ourselves into until, until he quit. And then once he quit, my other friend quit because it was not there. They just decided to go back to Instagram and Facebook. But me, I didn't quit. I just stopped posting videos because it like sometimes it wasn't me. It didn't come from me. Until I found out the real reason people do YouTube videos and stuff like that because most of y'all on Facebook, majority of y'all on Facebook are just is on disability. They have disabilities. Some, I've met a few YouTubers, who does it because they can't work, because they're mentally or physically handicapped, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? But you do have YouTubers that do work a 9 to 5 job and still find a way to do YouTube, whether it's on their day off or whether they have like a 4 or 5 day vacation, they'll find a way to do YouTube on the side. YouTube is like another, a government assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make money off your videos. You can make money off your clothes. You could do as many channels as you want. I don't know the requirement of the channels. I think you could do like 4 channels. But yeah. But for me, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't do it for the money. I heard like yeah, you would have to have certain amount of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have to have like 1,000 subscribers to even remotely get money like that. But at first you're gonna start off slow. You're not gonna get the notoriety that you got when you first do it because when I first did it, I had zero subscribers. Like I had to actually ask my friends if you have YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, and some say yes, some say no, and I'll ask them to sub me, and I'll make a few channels here and there. But this is not this wasn't on my phone that I have right now. This was on my sister's laptop. I did it, and obviously she doesn't have that laptop no more. But I used to upload like 3 videos every day because I went to school Monday through Friday. So I would usually post on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, or if there's a holiday, I'll post it then. And then that's the first time I said that, you know what, this is not going nowhere. Like I post, like I make sure, I'm the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work. And then I just stopped, you know, and then I quickly, I quickly remembered that don't quit on yourself, you know? Like, yeah, your channel may not be popping. Your channel may not be like other YouTubers that have over 4,000 subscribers, but you have to do the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do what you do or you think what's best for you. Be the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they did, like, they started just like you. Like all these YouTubers you see, they started with zero subscribers, or probably one or two, three, four, five, six, 7 subscribers. But it built up, it constantly built up because there was grinding, there was working every single day. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good content or bad content, whether it's good videos or bad videos. They made sure that, yeah, the money is good. If you want to, do a clothing line, yeah, that money is good too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really, I mean, I hear a lot of YouTubers say that, yeah, you don't really make that much off of your clothes. Whatever you sell, you don't really make money. You make money, but not, money you think you make. And then, there's a lot of, things I didn't really know about the YouTube world. I know they're like super chats. Super chats are like people that's close. It's kind of like how Facebook is when you want to see more of the pictures. All you have to do is just click the favorite. No, 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 not favorite. All you have to do is just click the follow button. And if you want to see less of that person, you unfollow them. If you want to see more, if you want to see a few, you know what I'm talking about. Is That's how super chat is with YouTube. But the only difference is super chat allows you to donate money. It could be $10, it could be $5, it could be $100, it could be $110, it can be $130. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, like money is not the easiest thing in the world to get your hands on. You know what I'm saying? And I thought to myself, well, if I want to be a famous YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't necessarily have to do video games. By the way, I'm not doing video games no more because it's a waste of time, and I'm just gonna do reaction videos and then vlogs, and that's it. You know, probably in the near future, you know, I'll do video games, but until then, I'm just gonna keep it strictly to videos and vlogs and storytelling, and that's it. And probably Q&A questions, and that's it. But back to my story. Like YouTube. I mean, I've seen a lot of YouTubers on YouTube that's on TV that's doing these amazing things. You know, I can name a few. I'll probably name like five off at the top. If you ever heard of them, leave a comment on below. Uh, Zayas, no, no, not Zayas. Kid the Gawi, CJ2K, Chris Smooth, Blasphemous HD, and Chris Danger, and D Chanel. Those YouTubers started just like me with zero, but they had the right structure around them. Those five people I just named was in my position right now. They were slow, not really slow, but they were slow getting their YouTube channels up. I meant by that. They were slow by getting their YouTube channels up. They all started with zero, and then obviously, they just kept on loading, kept on loading, kept on loading. You know what I'm saying? 15, like 21, 21, 20, 27 videos came to 60, 67 videos came to 77, 77. You know what I'm saying? Like it went up and up and up. And the more you post, the more people are going to get interested. Like if you look at my old videos, I have like 35 views, but no comments, no likes, no dislikes. Because nobody knows who I am yet. Like I understand, I take that with a grain of salt. Like when I came on YouTube, I know I was not gonna be, I know I was not gonna be famous just like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. You have to put in the work. Every single day, you have to remind people who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't just post one day, not post 3 days straight, and then come back, you know what I'm saying, and post again. That's gonna, throw people off the wrong way. You know? Like every day you talk about what you do in the daily life. Do you hang out with friends? Do you do this? Do you that? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have kids? Such and such, etc. But people are not like that. People are mostly shy behind the camera, which I would understand. I'm not shy. I'm speaking to you right now. So, but it was something I always wanted to do. My dream was to become a basketball player. That went through the window because, I tore my ACL, and, I had a liver transplant. So, at the age of 5 months, I had a liver transplant. So that enabled me to play any sports. I couldn't play any physical sport, and basketball is kind of a physical sport. But yeah, I'm a liver transplant survivor. I'm 20. I just turned 28. See, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I turned 28. I had this operation when I was 8 months in New York City, Brooklyn, New York. So that was my dream to be, you know, to try to make it to the NBA. But all my dreams and hopes failed. So I'm just like the worst of the world now, trying to fit in. Uh, it's not hard. I mean, it is hard at the first beginning because I mean, I never worked. Um, the first job I had was a security guard job. They didn't really pay that much. Only paid like $17 an hour. And I was working 5 days a week. So my second job was a chef cook. Um, and my third job was basically a busboy. So I worked at three different places, met great people, met disgusting people. I'm not telling y'all to pour subscribers in. I'm not telling anybody to feel sorry for me. Like I wanna continue to make this channel grow. Because like I said, there's a lot of people that's disabled that's on here. And I respect that. Because I'm one of them too. Any person that had a liver transplant or a kidney transplant, like they're like to the world, you're not equipped to, do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? They think that you just lived in some kind of box that you never go out, you never do this, you never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, like a typical teenager go to work at 16, right? 15 years old, right? I worked at, when I was, my first job was when I was 22 years old. I didn't go to work until I was 22. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 21. So, most of my teen years I was living without a phone and without a license until now, you know. Uh, I've came a long way. I do have a son. I do have one son. Um, he's 5. His birthday is in February. I know his birthday is in October. He's a Libra. I'm an Aquarius. So we kind of mesh. I love zodiacs. Like anything about zodiacs, like astrology. I love astrology. I was into astrology when I was around 12, 13 years old. I didn't understand it first, but when I sat down and just, understood it fully, I literally stood it. So the long story short, I just wanted, my voice to be heard. I felt like YouTube was a platform to just, you know, let your voice be heard, whether it's good or bad, whether people agree or disagree. And a lot of people are going to disagree, you know. You have that right, you have that amendment to disagree. Not everything I say on this channel is going to be great. I try to make it as much fun and entertaining as I can. I don't really know how many years I have left on this earth. So I just take it every step at a time, because, the liver that I have right now, that's not my liver. My liver failed, so they had to cut my stomach open. Tomorrow I'll show y'all a picture, or I'll show y'all a picture of it. I'll show y'all a picture just to tell y'all I'm not lying, just to tell y'all I'm not lying. Because I know a lot of people come in here and they tell, their story about, oh, I had surgery and this and that. And, so, like it's always that type of person, or people. There was one YouTuber that I forgot, he's into wrestling. If any of y'all can remember his name, I forgot his name. Um, like he had scoliosis, or he had like a spine maneuver in his spine, something like that. I forgot. Like maybe when I do the post, when I upload again, I'll tell y'all. I'll look up his name. But yeah, he just talks about wrestling and games. He doesn't really play games. but he reviews games and say if it's a good game or a bad game. He also does it to movies too. But he mostly talks about wrestling, today's wrestling. So you know, I don't. I do. Yeah, I follow him. I don't subscribe to him, but I do follow him. He's a great YouTuber. So if the name can come up in my brain, I would say it. But I really don't. So yeah, man. I just try to be the best person I can be. Uh, whether I got, 4 subscribers, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, it's basically up to y'all. There's little I can do. The best thing I can do is just, to bring, great quality content, because, I deserve it. And, there's a lot of, crappy YouTubers out there, uh, that just, they're the posts, or they're the comment master, I should say. Like, they just go into people's comments and type all nasty and mean stuff. And I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, as an Aquarius, Aquarius are very free spiritual thinkers. They don't really necessarily let things get to them or bother them. So you messing with the wrong one if you think a few words are gonna hurt me. I mean, I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 20. Like, I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was 20. I had my first kid when I was 18. So, I mean, a lot of things happen for a reason. I'm telling y'all my personal life because, I have nothing to hide. I mean, I just want y'all to, enjoy and welcome my channel. So, yeah. Um, by the way, if anybody knows how to put up banners, like banners on YouTube, uh, there's a few banners I see on some YouTube channels that I want to know how you get. Where or how can I get one of my own so I can make my own banner for my own channel? You don't necessarily. I mean, few YouTubers don't really have banners. Banners are just there to make the channel look alive. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody knows how to do it, by phone, I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. If I have to do it by video, I mean, if I have to do it by laptop, let me know as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get off my chest. It wasn't easy to get this off my chest. I mean, I don't want to, like the 5 YouTubers I mentioned, I don't want to be like them because they're unique in their own way, you know, especially Smooth, Chris Smooth is the first YouTuber I actually saw. No. It wasn't Chris Smooth. It was Blasphemous. It was Blasphemous HD. Blasphemous HD was the first YouTuber I was following, and then it was Chris Smooth, and then it was Kid the Gowie, and then it was Chris Danger, and then I just followed them, and then and then Oprah. I know y'all know him. All he does is react to basketball channels. Sometimes he don't even be, paying. Sometimes he don't even be watching the videos, which makes it even more because if you watched it, he wouldn't even react to it. Typical Aquarius, right? Me and him have a little bit of me and him have a little bit of common. Uh, as far as signs go, zodiac signs go. Yeah, I don't know him personally. But he seems like a good dude. Um, you know, so yeah. Um, I just don't be on YouTube to be on YouTube. I check out other YouTubers. I try to react to their videos as well. Like I'm a thoroughbred. I'm a do it all type of YouTuber. I want my YouTube channel to stand for something. Most YouTubers just do it because they want to. Like I don't want to do it because of the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like yeah, the money's gonna come. It's gonna be there, right? Of course. Uh, but the real sacrifice is y'all. Y'all the real sacrifice because without y'all there wouldn't be Chris Smooth. There won't be no there wouldn't be no Chris Danger. There wouldn't be no um D Chanel. There wouldn't be no um what other YouTubers uh um there wouldn't be no Terry and Trey. You know, like they wouldn't be those. There wouldn't be no Ron Effect. There wouldn't be no um Mad Dog. There wouldn't be no The Entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't be none of those guys if y'all didn't do your jobs. You know, it's a domino effect. Y'all do your jobs by subscribing to them, and the more subscribers they get, the more popular they get, and the more famous they get. You don't really see them on YouTube. I mean, on TVs. Like Zias and Bilu. Again, those two. You know what I'm saying? Like those two was on the news. Those two was on Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? They got minority because of y'all. Y'all did y'all job by subscribing to them, and then the more subscribers they got, the more famous they got. Um, you know, but me, I'm not like that. Um, it's not that I don't do very well with pressure. I just don't want pressure. Not pressure, fame. Wrong, wrong choice of words. It's not that I don't really deal with fame very well. I just don't want it. You know, um, I just don't want it. I mean, it's not like I'm saying I don't want my channel to grow. I do. When it does, I just don't want. Like, I'm not gonna act different if I have. Like I'm gonna be the same person before if I had 4 subscribers to 145 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people change. A lot of people be this way because they can't accept the change. And once you change, it affects everything. You know? Like, be the same person you was when you had 4 subscribers. Don't act differently because you have 145 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to act all cocky and arrogant and all that stuff. Like, I've met a few YouTubers like that. Fame really gets to the brain faster than knowledge. Like people don't want to sit down and read a book, but people can instantly go through their phone and show you their latest pictures or videos. But if you tell them to sit down and read a book, they don't want to do it. You know? Like, am I reading? Like, I sucked at math. I wasn't really a great math expert. Uh, That's a scientific word for people that struggle with math. If I can think of it, I'll tell y'all. It's on the top of my brain right now. But next video, I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all the scientific word for people who struggle with math. But I was a very good reader. Like my reading level was by far the top of my class. You know, like they had to, like they literally had to got me reading freaking textbooks, chapter books. You know, like I was reading, sixth grade level. You know, like they got me reading 11th grade, 12th grade level because you know, my reading skills was just so high than everybody else. And I love to read. And like even if I'm taking a number two in the bathroom, like I always have something in my hand to read. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius, but I mean that's us, right? That's a chance, Aquarius.